Some say the world will end in fire, some say in ice. From what I've tasted of desire, I hold with those who favor fire. But if I had to perish twice, I think I know enough of hate to know that for destruction, ice is also great and would suffice. It's not actually a diamond. Hey, what's up creatures? It's today I have a really special standalone video. Today's video is really special, really important to me because I'm going to be telling you all about my engagement ring. Also, just as a disclaimer, I am going to be mentioning a couple of different companies and individuals. None of this video is sponsored. I am mentioning these companies and individuals because they are magnificent, and I mean that from the heart. If you haven't already, remember to hit that subscribe button down below, become part of the Creature Crew, and also hit that notification bell in the corner so you don't miss a single upload. Also, if you haven't already, you can check out my merch store. I do have brand new merch. You can see it in the description box below.
So get your Creature Crew swag.
For those of you who don't know already, a little over a month ago, this happened. I went out looking for snakes and I happened to come home with a fiance.
And I also found the first snakes of the season, so
Now, I have to let you in on a little secret here. I did not know that Danny was going to propose. That was a complete surprise and it just blew me away, mostly because I never envisioned myself getting engaged while smelling of snake musk, which is basically snake poo. Yeah. But the ring itself, although I had never actually set eyes upon this ring before it was actually created, I knew what it was going to look like because I'd actually researched the ring, and for me it was really important to actually have a say in the engagement ring. Now, I found the design that I fell in love with. The design is known as a vintage snowflake, but to me it kind of looks a little bit like the flower from Tangled. It's a bit like a sunflower, a bit of a snowflake, a starburst. It's just, it can be so many things depending on the way that I'm looking at it. And the company whose design I fell in love with, I realized was a company based in New York, which is really not that far away from me. The company is called Serenade Diamonds, and they actually have an Etsy store, an Instagram, a website. I'm gonna link absolutely everything down below. You have to check them out. Their creations are gorgeous, and it's a man and wife company, and that's what I loved about this entire adventure. And at this point I just want to say to Lauren and Juan, thank you so much. You have created the ring of my dreams. I feel like I came away with more than just a ring. I came away with knowing two wonderful people who have an amazing family, and if their kids ever watching my videos, hi, your mom and dad made me my ring. This is the Instagram I really want you guys to check out. It's the one that belongs to Serenade Diamonds. So that is on the top there. It's MOISSANITE rings, and you can see these are all their own just beautiful creations. Juan, who actually created this ring, he and Lauren have another project aside from Serenade Diamonds, and this is more for like alternative style jewelry. It's Twisted Love NYC. You can definitely check him out. He's got some incredible pieces. I really like this one. This one over here is like a rose band. Go and show them some love because their creations are beautiful, and I really love to support smaller companies. You know, it's so hard in today's economy to actually make a success of a small business, and they are doing it, and they're doing it well. Chicken nugget, witness my ring. Witness it. Witness it. Witness it. Be impressed. Oh, they're obviously impressed. Presto, look at it. Witness it. Oh, okay, bye. Don't laugh at it, jeez. Swing, swing, look at the blinded by beauty. Oh, oh. Grinchy. Hi. Witness it. Witness my ring, Grinchy. Ah, look at it. It's so beautiful. Grinchy. Dobby, 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 Dobby. Okay then, bye. I will insert some much better clips later on where I show you the ring in greater detail in different lighting, so like under LED lights, outdoor sun, outdoor shade, etc, etc. I think that that could be really helpful for some people. The amount of compliments that I've been getting for this ring has just been off the scale. Even people who aren't really into jewelry or like, you know, the whole wedding scene are just going, that is the most beautiful ring, and it really is. And one of the most common compliments I get is, that is a beautiful diamond. It's got so much fire, because when you see it in the light, it's firing off in all directions. It's like the whole pride parade in my ring. It's like that many colors. It's brilliant. And the thing is, when people say to me that is an incredible diamond, I kind of just think to myself, it's not actually a diamond. It's not, and I'm not ashamed to say it, because I feel like there's this stigma that if someone loves you, they have to give you a diamond. And if you love diamonds, then great. You know, the classic beautiful solitaire diamond is a beautiful design. It's why it's so popular. And if that's what you love and that's what you want, then great. But for me, it's just not what I wanted. Now, if I say the center stone is not a diamond, most people would say, oh, so it's a CZ, which is a cubic zirconia. It's not a cubic zirconia, and it's not a white sapphire. It's a moissanite. I know, I had never heard of moissanite until I actually started researching diamond alternatives. Now, the reason why I was looking for diamond alternatives is because I didn't want just a simple solitaire diamond. I wanted something with a lot more brilliance than a diamond, and I just wanted to know, is there something out there that's going to sparkle a lot more and is not going to cost the earth? I don't believe that the worth of an engagement ring is a monetary worth. So for me, it wasn't that important that I had a really expensive ring. This is not a really expensive ring. It's still, you know, more than what you pay walking into like Forever 21 for a piece of jewelry, but it's not a super expensive ring. It's very affordable because moissanite is actually created in a laboratory. Now let's wind this back a little bit. With moissanite, moissanite was discovered in the late 1800s by Henry Moissan, and he discovered it inside a meteorite which was actually in Arizona. So there was a meteorite in Arizona and there was moissanite naturally occurring on the inside. So moissanite is a naturally occurring substance. However, it only occurs in very minuscule amounts and it's very, very sparse. So true naturally occurring moissanite is incredibly expensive. However, with technological advances, moissanite can be created in a laboratory, which not only means that it's ethical, but it's also sustainable. So that is just two massive wins for me. And for me, I'm a bit of a nerd. I really love the way that humans are able to recreate something that is so beautiful in nature and to do it in a way that doesn't destroy nature. So I don't know if that makes sense to you, but to me that's really poetic. So for me, that was another big plus. When I discovered that, I was like, mind blown. And actually with diamonds you have to consider inclusions because they're a naturally occurring stone, so you have to worry about inclusions, which are imperfections. With this moissanite, because it is lovingly created, not mass produced, lovingly created over in North Carolina by Charles and Colvard, they have the Forever One Brilliant moissanite, which is what this one is. It comes with a little certificate of authenticity. You don't have to worry about inclusions because every single one of them moissanite is just flawless, completely flawless. So you're paying less for something that looks more brilliant than a diamond for a fraction of the cost. And you might be thinking, well, there's got to be a reason why moissanite is cheaper than diamond. Well, let's have a look at this. So diamond measures a full solid 10 on the hardness scale. You cannot get any harder or tougher than a diamond, and that basically means that it takes a diamond to hurt another diamond, which is why jewelers use diamonds to cut diamonds, because it's the only thing that can really hurt, scratch your diamond. In second place is actually moissanite. I think it's like 9.2. Let me just check that really quickly. On the Mohs scale of hardness, moissanite is rated as a 9.25, which is second only to diamond. So there you go. Now I just want to show you what my ring looks like in lots of different settings. Funnily enough, it sparkled the brightest ever at Cracker Barrel. Cracker Barrel lighting was the best lighting ever for my ring. This is why I know this ring is meant to be mine, because it sparkles and is happy at Cracker Barrel. And the ring doesn't even get in the way of niffler loving. Denied. So the brilliant man who actually made this ring, his name is Juan. This is Lauren's husband, and as I said, they are a husband and wife team. It's not a massive company. He actually used to work in the diamond division at Tiffany & Co, so he knows quality. And actually, to be fair, he did say, I think I'm allowed to say this, he did say that Tiffany & Co are really strict on where they get their diamonds, and that's why I trusted him to source some beautiful diamonds for the outside of my ring. If you're interested, then the diamonds that are actually around my moissanite are F in color and they are VS clarity. So there you go, that's the specifics of the diamond. And the band itself, the setting is actually 14K white gold. So the sun is just behind clouds at the moment, and the second that the sun comes back out again, you're gonna see an incredible sparkle and shine. So this is what it looks like in the shade, and here comes the sun, boom, right there. Look at that gorgeous sparkle in the sun. Now with moissanite, it actually is a little bit different to diamond in the way that it refracts light. So with diamond, the way that it refracts is it refracts a sort of like a white light, and that gives it sort of white sparkle, like an ice gem, I suppose. So you can really see the difference here. You can see the diamonds on the outside, and they are shiny, they're beautiful, but then you see the middle stone there, which is the moissanite, and there is just no competition as to what part of the whole ring shines the brightest. So on the outside as well, diamond, so true diamond, will give off a sort of white sparkle, but the moissanite actually refracts rainbow colors, so that's why it has this incredible sparkle and shine. Now this is literally just outdoors, there is no special lighting above me other than the sun, so you can really see that in daylight this is just the most beautiful ring, and the moissanite is just breathtaking. I don't think I've ever seen another stone in my entire existence that is as beautiful as this Forever One moissanite. But with moissanite, it actually refracts rainbow colors, and you can really see that that's very true when you just look at this ring and the way that it refracts the colors. Look at that. Are you blinded by the brilliance? Are you witnessing this gorgeousness? When I went in for my consultation with Lauren and Juan to learn a bit more about my ring and to talk about the specifics, they really helped me to understand a lot more about Charles & Colvard. For me, it's another reason why I decided to go with moissanite from Charles & Colvard, not only because they have the best reputation, but because they actually genuinely care about their customers. I mean, it's very evident from the exchanges I've seen between them on their social media and their customers. It's obvious that they're so passionate about what they do, and for me to have one of their stones in my ring, that for me is just, you know, it's an honor more than anything, because it's nice that there's a company like that out there. A lot of companies are just all like money, 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 and profit, 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 and that's not the way that they come across. So that really meant a lot to me, and I am obsessed now with their online store. I haven't got it just yet, but there is something that I was looking at on the Charles and Colvard store. Let me see what it was that I was looking at on their store recently. It's the Forever One Trillion Colorless Moissanite Solitaire Studs with Floral Setting. Look at these. Let me get this just to focus. Oh, they're beautiful. Look at them. That's another dream for me right there. That's gonna have to be a whole other video at some other point, like in the future, where I've got some cash to be like, whew. But yeah, that's like the next dream right there. If you like this ring, let me know why you love it so much in the comment section below. If you don't like the ring, you're wrong. If you have your own ring that you already have, let me know what kind of materials you like or what your dream engagement ring would be if you could design it yourself. And hey, if you want to design it yourself, design it yourself. You know, it's up to you what you're going to wear for the rest of your life. You don't have to leave it to your significant other. Give them a hand. They might actually want some help from you. You never know. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in another video soon. Bye! This is my fiance Danny, and he is, as you can see, a Star Wars fan. He's also substantially taller than me, if you just want to demonstrate this. So if you see him looking really nervous or uncomfortable, it's because he's crouching down, so that's all you have to know. Thank you for doing this for me, crouching down and stuff. You're so handsome, look at you. You joked a while back that you were going to bring me a kind of ring at some point. Do you want to just talk about this?
Nothing says love like a cetacean, and of course dolphins. And so I wanted to get like 2 dolphins and with the stone in between the 2 dolphins, but the dolphins would be in opposite directions because it's, don't laugh, because it's like the yin yang of love of our dolphinness, and we are mammals deep inside. Although we look like fish, we are mammals. This is
in part why I didn't want to try and completely entrust Danny with picking out a ring.
It would have been a cool dolphin ring, and
maybe for our 10-year anniversary.
Maybe.
So
that means I love you in dolphin. I'm sorry. Okay. No wait, just imagine. Dolphin 1, dolphin 2.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay, I was holding the tripod because I knew that you were going to do that with your Latino badonkadonk that you have.
Walking by. I love you, baby.
I love you too, baby.
Hope the ceiling doesn't fall down.
Yeah, me too. I'm worried about that. It's bending. This area of the house is really old and the ceiling is bending a lot.
Closing the door.
Okay.
Brace yourself.
We're good. I live to see another day.